That's okay.
Okay.
I just want to be cuter than you.
Sis. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Cynthia here. This is my mother,
Chantal Bert.
Okay, and it is Mother's Day. So for Mother's Day, we are going to film a Q&A video. I'm Cameroonian. I moved to Boston when I was 5 or 6. So I did grow up in a full African household. I was born in Cameroon. I speak French. Je parle français, but people don't believe me. But well, tell these people I speak French.
Tu parles français, mais tu n'écris pas.
Je n'écris pas, mais je
Tu
lis.
n'écris pas bien, mais tu lis.
Je lis bien. Donc,
tu parles français.
Make it very clear, okay? So today we're going to answer any and every question that you guys had sent over to me on Instagram. If you guys like my mom in these videos, let me know. Other than that, we're going to dive into asking these questions. Okay, let's go. And question number 1. Someone asked, what are the differences and similarities in raising kids in Cameroon versus here?
Oh my gosh. You raise kids in Cameroon, as soon as you open your mouth, they do whatever you do. Here you ask a question, they don't even respond. You want them to do something, they know they're going to call 111. That 111, in Cameroon, you just beat them. And here you cannot beat them. How you gonna raise kids without beating them? That's a concerning
You didn't beat
question.
us though.
Yeah, but it's because back in Cameroon I used to. So you came here with that fear.
You're right.
So when I say something, you just
I grew up shook.
Yeah, you see.
I'm not gonna lie. And
here
there's 911.
The kid they know they're right. As soon as you say something, you talk to them, they say you're abusing them.
Second question. What are some of the things that you regret about moving from Cameroon to the USA?
It's my social life, my social connection in Cameroon. That's the only thing I regret.
What amazes you the most about society nowadays?
Nowadays, I think people take a lot of things for granted. That's one thing that amazes me.
I agree. I feel like people do take a lot of things for granted, especially like in America. I feel, and I don't know if it's because I know what it is in Cameroon.
Yeah, when you went to Cameroon the first time, when we moved here, and you had to go to Cameroon the first time, maybe after 10 years, was it?
Yeah.
And you witnessed a lot of, I remember you crying.
Yeah.
When you saw children without shoes.
Yeah.
Your brother went through the same thing too.
Yeah.
And he came here, he was someone who used to buy $200 shoes, sneakers, Jordan. And when he came here, he was totally down to earth.
You look at life like life is so simple, because I saw these kids with like no shoes and I'm just like, they're just so happy playing. They don't know any different, you know? Yeah. And I remember I used to like, after that trip, and I took another trip on my own.
Yeah, and you went to the orphanage.
To orphanages and everything. And I remember just bringing like snacks and stuff. And at one point, Grandma was like, you know, this is good, but it's not good because you're getting them used to something that they're not going to have.
They're not gonna have, yes.
And that broke my heart.
Yeah.
What is your biggest regret in educating your kids?
The biggest regret in educating my kids when we moved here is not that I was too focused on me myself getting education that I forgot about them. Like I was not as close to them as I would have loved to be. You know, like I did not go to the game, even though I know I went to your cheerleading maybe 2 or 3 times. But it's something that I would have loved to go every single time you have a cheerleading practice, or every single time Carl has a game, you know. But it's something that I regret.
Yeah. What was your favorite things to do when you were growing up?
Playing outside with my friends, soccer, toss ball. I used to play toss ball.
You love that game, huh?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
You just like the
because
idea.
it has a lot of meanings.
Yeah.
You know, when we were playing it, we didn't know. We were just playing it because we saw people playing it.
Yeah.
Then growing up, and my grandma started to explain to me you cannot play it with anyone. You have to play with people that really have your back.
Yeah.
That's how you play it. You play with people that, that you trust.
Yeah.
Because you won't fall.
And it also kind of puts things in perspective, because when you're so young, you're free, and you're really trusting your friends.
Yeah, you trust. Then when you go up, you're like, can I trust her? Good questions, though.
Yep, these are good questions. Thank you, guys.
Those are African friends?
Yeah, a lot of people who asked were Africans, Cameroonians. If you had to do it all over again, would you pursue the same career path?
Oh, yeah. I will continue.
How does your mom feel about gender roles regarding women in African culture, and if your views changed after being in America?
Yeah, after being in America, my view changed a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah. You know, in Cameroon, men can do whatever they want to do to women. And this is one thing that I like being here in America. Because here, what women can do, a man can do too.
Period. How do you feel about marrying outside of your culture, country?
Oh, as soon as you're happy, baby. If you find a man that respects you, that treats you right, that's the main thing. You don't need to. There is no culture. It's only one human race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, did you ever think I was gonna be the kind of girl to like marry an African man? Oh gosh.
You? No. You know. And to tell you the truth, I don't even want you to marry a Cameroonian man.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there is a clash of culture.
I'll give them hell.
No, I mean the way you always been like that, you know.
They will think I'm supposed to respond at a certain time.
Yeah.
And I'm the type to be like, no.
It's not time now. Yeah.
All right. So advice on how African parents can have a more open dialogue with their children about personal things.
I would say be close to your children. Really listen to them. I know in Cameroon we don't listen to children a lot, but really listen. You don't even have to be in America. What I can advise is to listen to your children and trust what your children tell you.
Hardest thing about raising a girl?
Oh, I think you asked me that, but I can still say it's the same thing. Girls, they have their mind on their own, especially when they're teenagers. Oh my gosh.
What secrets did you keep from your mom? I don't know if they were asking me that or you, but you go ahead and answer that.
Me, for my mom? I never told her who I was dating.
Ooh. Same. No, actually I did though. I did. No, I did.
You tell me who you were going to date with, and you will text me and say, oh mom, he doesn't show good. I'm like, okay, when is this girl gonna have a date? Mom, he doesn't open the door. I'm like, oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, you did.
Oh my gosh.
You were picky.
I'm not easily impressed. Like,
yeah, you were picky.
I'm not easily impressed. So, said, hey mommy, do you have any advice you would give your younger self?
My younger self, I will advise my younger self to focus more on school. Not even school to get grades, to understand how the world works, get as much as knowledge as you can. It doesn't matter if it's how to bread, you know, how to bake. No matter, there's nothing that you can just get as much as you can before you settle.
She asked me the same question. For me, I could tell my younger self a lot of things. A lot of things. But I would definitely tell myself to not listen to what insecure guys have to say to you, because that did bother me for a little bit because of their own insecurities.
Yeah.
And they would put it on me and made me feel insecure about myself. Kind of till this day, but it's like, I'm bomb. So it's something that I have to remind myself, but I would have loved to tell my younger self that.
Yeah.
What's the thing you did the most that your mom told you not to do? I don't know if she was asking me or you. You answered.
I went out a lot.
You went out a lot.
And my mom didn't like it.
For the streets.
She didn't like it.
She's for the streets.
I won't like. I went out.
But what was you going out and then I go out here and then you're like, oh, you're always going out.
Yeah, because I know it's not good to be out. That's why. It doesn't give you anything. What did that give me? Nothing. I met my husband in the house.
My mom told me not to do that. I did, honestly. Like,
you do you.
What did I do?
When I asked you not, I told you not to go to Boston, and you did.
Oh yeah, that was one thing.
After you had your permit for 2 minutes.
My license. So when I got my license, it was like the same week I got my license. That same weekend, I was like, all right, girl, I'm going to Boston. So I drove from Virginia to Boston. I was out. I really put fear in this lady's heart, and I didn't understand until my sister got behind the wheel, and I'm like, whoa, is this how she felt? But, you know, I was out. Like, I was like, I got to get out of here ASAP. So, yeah. 16.
You really did.
Oh, what do you feel about sex before marriage?
How do I feel about sex before marriage? That's a question that I can answer both ways.
Let me
subscribe, like, share, subscribe,
and comment.